Welcome to the Guy on a Diet mini update number 4. Well, it's been a long time since we've seen each other. Feels like forever. I miss you. A lot. Well, the reason it's been so long is I've been on vacation. I actually just flew in from Vegas, and boy are my arms tired. But seriously, I didn't even fly, I drove. And I didn't even drive, my girlfriend drove. In order to save the time of telling you about the whole trip, I thought I'd just sum it up with a couple pictures and a little montage I'm going to call My Vegas Trip.
Bright light city, gonna set my soul on fire. Got a hold.
And cut. For the record, I didn't take any of those pictures, I just pulled them off the internet. But we had a really good time. Some of you may have noticed some pretty unhealthy looking food in those pictures. And well, in case you didn't know this, Las Vegas is basically the worst place to be when you're on a diet. It's second only to Costco during free sample time. So sometimes I like to play video games. Last week, one of the best sports video game franchises of all time, Madden, came out with its latest addition to the collection, Madden 09. Oh yeah, it's the collector's edition. So as I sat there destroying the Cardinals with the 49ers in week 1 of my franchise's season, it got me thinking. See, over time, there have been a select few video games that I have been really, really, really good at. It was a lot of fun being good at a video game. Not only could you beat the game, but you could beat your friends. I remember beating everybody. People like Beard, Rich, Vaughn, Jimmy, Stan, Mike, Ray, Doll, Jolin. Whoa, sorry, got a little carried away there. I noticed at the point where I peaked in skill at a certain video game, I also peaked in another area. Here, take a look at this graph I made. So on the vertical axis, we have how good you are at video games, or a certain video game. On the horizontal axis, we have how fat you are. You can see there's a positive correlation between how good you are and your weight. The better you are at a video game, the better the chance you're fat. The worse you are, the better the chance you're thin. So, this is the harsh reality of it. Sorry for those of you who are thin, and congratulations to those of you who are fat, I guess. Wow. So a friend of mine reminded me about this story, and I can't believe I haven't talked about it already. Most of you are familiar by now with just how fat of a country the United States is. As fat as we are, we're setting a bad example for the little ones. No, I don't mean kids. I mean cats. Meet Princess Chunk. No, not that chunk. This chunk. The 44-pound Princess Chunk was found in New Jersey and taken in by a local shelter. They're now looking for a home for the poor thing. Yeah. Good luck finding a home for Princess Chunk when the article states that you need a bathtub for a litter box. Trust me, once when our toilet broke, I tried it, and it does not work. Poor princess. Moving on. A new study suggests that damage caused by chronic ear infections in kids may alter their sense of taste, making them want fatty foods more and increasing their risk of obesity. I think it would be the opposite. I mean, if I was a kid and I couldn't hear very well, I couldn't A, hear my mom call me for dinner, or B, hear the ice cream truck. Tell me that wouldn't make me skinny. Yes, I changed outfits. No, don't ask why. Moving on. A study in London found that clumsier children are more likely to be fatter adults. Interesting when you think about it, but that story doesn't affect me. Sorry about that, my chair's a little wobbly sometimes. So I finally have an anthem, the Guy on a Diet anthem more specifically. You can find it by going to my webpage or by going to myspace.com/theguyonadietmusic. I felt it was time for an anthem. I think I needed an anthem, so there's an anthem. It's a cover of a song called Encore by Linkin Park featuring Jay-Z. All my songs are covers of other songs. For example, the first video I put out, What Have I Become? That is a cover of a 9 Inch Nails song called Hurt. For those of you who have never heard it, it's about heroin addiction, and that's where some of the humor is that I'm replacing heroin addiction with food. So that's kind of the joke. I don't want some of you to think that I meant that video to be really dark and scary and sad. It was more just a cover of another song, as all my songs are. So that's about it. Check out my new song, The Guy on a Diet Anthem, posted on the webpage. Bye.